How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online. We are on the hunt for elves. Elves wrapped up. That's what we do. We're in the Siege of Mirkwood. If you'd like to see this series right from the beginning, you can do so by clicking the series playlist in the top right, in the description, or in the pinned comment. So we're in the Scuttle Dells. Still looking around. And it's a little bit lighter right now, which is nice. It was so dark the other day. We found one here. According to this map, they should be all around, but possibly a little bit higher. Can I actually go up this? No, I can go through it though. Not what I was looking for. Well, let's see if we can ride around the side and go up there somehow. Around this area. And find some wrapped up elves. Bunch of doggos here. Should be right in front of me. We are certainly higher up now. Oh, there you are, you're right in front of me. Other side of the tree. Get out of here. Run, elf, run! Keeping an eye out for that final elf. Which again, it looks like it is down there. Up, down, left, right. Although we might be able to see one. Maybe I'll see one across the bridge. Should be around here. Keep getting trapped. Not so much trapped, I keep getting stuck on things. Stuck on the geometry. There you are. You're free. Could you not have come a bit sooner? One of those spiders was nipping at me a moment ago. No, never mind. I am just grateful to be free. I will meet you back at the camp. The attitude. It's a lot more... less scary. During the day, or at least with some sort of daylight. Everything's trying to attack me. What an absolute maze this place is, though. Alright, there's the camp.
What can I do for you?
Be careful with those, Dan. The venom of the brood is not so deadly as that of Delurus herself, but it is not to be taken lightly. It is similar enough that I should be able to concoct an antidote from it. Then perhaps you will be able to defeat Delurus without fear of her deadly sting.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Black Venom 2? Are you ready to face Delurus, Dan? I have completed. Completed. I have completed. Where was it? I have completed the antidote. Be sure to use it swiftly. Should you feel the sting of a poison upon you, you will not have much time. The antidote's effects are short-lived. Should the battle draw on, you may have to use more, but a few drops should suffice to counter a sting. She lairs in the caves up to the northern end of the Scuttle Dells, and many of her brood are gathered there. So take great care, lest you be overwhelmed by their numbers before you even reach her.
Megovanen.
It appears that some of the scouts did not survive. I had feared as much. But at least you were able to rescue most of them. Unfortunately, even among those who returned, most were too ill from the spider's venom and their entrapment to continue, and I had to send them back to Oskalad to recover. Could I have you stay here for a while longer to aid us? The Scuttle Dells are too dangerous for us to leave unattended while facing the forces of Dol Guldur.
What do you need?
So there are fewer of the enemy's crow spies are out. Excellent. If we can move about unseen, we have a better chance of rescuing a few of our people from these cursed ravines. What a cruel fate for such a young innocent. These look to be the claw marks of a black dog in the pack. There is only a spark of hope left, for we have not yet found his body. Most likely because he was torn to pieces by the black dogs.
Stay a moment.
I must not give up hope for poor Hal, though in a place as cruel as this I dare not hold too much. We must hunt down the black dogs that cornered him and see if we can find any clues to confirm his downfall, or perhaps a body, so that we might at least put him to rest, though the black dogs are rarely so considerate as to leave much behind.
What do you need?
Whence the dead? The ruins you have discovered tell a painful tale indeed. One of the men brought by Sauron from the east was literally worked to death in the construction of his fortress here upon Amon Lank many years ago. Even in death these men are yet forced to serve. Their Barrows, serving as a line of defence should Dol Guldur be pressed, or their bodies at least, for the Dark Lord cannot bind their spirits.
Will you lend me your ear?
Masters of the dead? The men of the East who were brought to construct Dol Guldur were driven hard by their masters, yet unbeknownst to them their final resting places were being prepared by evil beings who would become their masters in death as well, once the life was driven from them by their brutal labours. In these ruins I see the inscriptions of 3 fell hands, gaunt masters in the service of the Nine, who even now summon fell spirits to draw the dead from their graves to move against us. These 3 sorcerers must be destroyed before they complete their rituals, or the numbers of the dead will multiply greatly, and we may find ourselves hard-pressed to hold Oskalad from them. Sealing the Barrows? Already in use?
Stay a moment.
Oh, here we go. The inscriptions you described to me speak of the great labour that went into the building of Dol Guldur as the abode of the necromancer. Many men were brought here from the far east, and they worked upon its stones, and their labour was cruel beyond endurance. As they died of weariness, they were interred in the Barrows here to continue their servitude eternally as guardians of last resort. They remain his servants still, and now are called forth to stay our advance against the tower. animated by fell spirits of Morgoth, but many remain that have not yet been awakened, and we must ensure that they do not come forth in greater numbers. We must seal these barrows so that their inhabitants remain therein forevermore. Shut the barrows and place these seals upon them. These seals were given to me by Argorin before I left Oskalad, for she suspected that these barrows would be disturbed. I give them now to you. Okay. Whew, that's your series of quests. What about you? Silent footsteps.
Will you lend me your ear?
Fuegam, he sent word to look for that Gollum creature? Well, the Scuttle Dells is an ideal haven for the likes of him, I'm afraid. I was part of the effort to capture him on the fringes of Lorien a few weeks ago, but we had little success. One would think he could vanish into thin air, the way he evaded us. Very well. I doubt we will find him out here, but at least if we do catch sight of him, these ravines may act to trap him, where we can lay hands on him. One of my scouts reported seeing a small goblin-like creature scuttling furtively about in the Scuttle Dells. I thought little of it at the time, but if Fuegam's suspicions are correct, it may have been Gollum. Here are a few places where he might be lurking, so keep a sharp eye out. I don't want to go all over the Scuttle Dells again. Ah, man. Alright. Let's see. The Scuttle Dells, I tell ya. It's a bit of a maze around here. What's that, already 3 of them? That's 2. Number tray. Where are the signs of Gollum? Signs of Gollum? You have found no trace of Gollum, correct? Then all the way over there. Black Venom's all the way up top north, okay. We'll see what we can do down here first. We'll work our way towards the Barrow. I should just mount up. I don't know why I'm running everywhere. We'll slice. Slice and dice him. Gladiel.
Let me see.
Let me see the
In
sample.
small quantities, it appears that this venom need not be fatal.
Let me see the samples of venom you have collected using the cloth I gave you, Dan. In such small quantities as you would encounter with a single spider, this venom will make you ill. But should you have no lasting effects, large doses of the venom would be more serious, of course. But I can recommend passage through the Scuttle Dells to the elves of the Hidden Guard, as long as they can limit exposure to large numbers of these spiders as they pass. Okay, that's good. Five out of 6. Need one more doggo. That's 6 out of 6. Great bagworm. Now, am I going to have to fight those tough guys? Brungo and Thoran, I think so. The Shrine of the Ancient One. I'm in the hot zone. I'm in the hot zone. There you are, Brungo. Oh. Get him. Barbed arrow, barbed arrow. Kite. Down you go. Where are you? Let me set a fire on your corpse. Oh, he's gone. Let's enjoy the warmth. Alright, so that's one down. One down. Can we enter these barrow dens? Seal it, okay. Barrow of Mordeloth. Just close it up. That's one down. They love just bursting out of the earth, don't they? Thoron's over here. I'll close it up, buddy. Sealed. There's the final one, I think. I think I sealed it right over my head as well. Backpack here. Alright, Mordeloth, let's dance. I said let's dance. Don't let him hit you. It hurts. It really does hurt. Okay. That's, then we got Thorun, which looks like he's back here. There he is. So that guy passed the horror. Get him, get him, get him, get him, take him down. Now's not the time to get stuck on geometry. Gotcha. All done. Ready to hand in. Let's get the heck out of here. For more of them burst out of the earth. Masters of the Dead. Let's go down this way. The other side. Which way was it? I think it was this way. And to the left. There's the flames. The flames of safety.
What can I do for you?
What are these? No! Are these all that remains of Haltilla? I was a fool to ever let him come here. I will see his bravery avenged. The creature who did this deed must pay thricefold.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Masters of the Dead?
How can I be of service?
Excellent. With those fiends no longer a threat, the spells they have laid upon the Barrows will begin to unravel. If the Barrows themselves are sealed, then the greater part of the danger shall be contained.
What do you need?
You have sealed the doors of the Barrows, Dan? Well done. We have only to banish the fell wights that roam still in the Scuttle Dells. Then perhaps peace will find this part of the forest.
Stay a moment.
Avenging the innocent. One of my scouts managed to return on his own, Dan, and he brings important tidings. The evening before last, he found himself tracking an unusually large and cunning Barghest. He believes the creature may have been stalking little Haltilla at the time, but he lost the trail when he was himself ambushed and injured. This creature, named Trapjaw by the local folk, evidently cornered and killed Hal a short while after. Now all that is left to us is to avenge the Hobbit and destroy this monster before any more fall to it. My scout tells me that Trapjaw has a lair out among the Scuttle Dells, a distance north of here. Find him, slay him, in the name of Haltilla.